I come with you, sir?
You want to spoil the scenery?
Sir, you all right? Mr. Peyton, are you all right, sir? That dumb idiot. Are you all right, sir? Huh?
Take me to that bench. Saved my life. What do you want?
I didn't do it for that. There's a thermos jug of water out in the glove compartment. Can I get you something?
No, thank you. Sit down. Here. Now. Lee, you've learned a great deal the few months we've been together.
Well, I should hope so.
I've learned quite a bit, too.
You're putting me on.
About human nature. My so-called friends and relatives are impatient with me for living so long. Today, in your position, they'd have watched and kept silent, considered my death a fortuitous accident. Great shock to me to find out at my age that I'm surrounded by people who wish me dead. You're a great comfort to me, Lee. At times, a very great comfort.
That's the first time you've ever talked to me with any respect.
Well, that's the first time you've saved my life. I'm going to miss you.
Miss me? Is that your upper-class way of saying that I'm fired?
Well, not arbitrarily.
Well, then tell me in words that I understand.
Well, I don't know that you'll ever understand. Regrettably, Mrs. Van Leyden has decided that your services will no longer be needed after our marriage.
She has. And how do you feel?
Well, you've done a great deal for me, Lee. Beyond the call of duty, and I value it. You've earned not only my confidence, but a modicum of my affection.
Well, then why are you letting the missus can me?
I have no alternative.
You're going to let some dame wear the pants in the family, right?
Well, Mrs. Van Leyden isn't merely a dame. Don't underestimate her, Lee, as I did. I bet my match.
I find that pretty hard to believe.
I'm sorry to say that it's true. If she says you must go, you must go.
Well, then why don't you just give it up and don't get married?
Well, I'm afraid it's not as simple as that.
Why isn't it?
Well, this marriage was arranged against my will, and it will take place against my will.
How's that possible?
She's a very clever woman.
Give me the details.
I can't.
Well, you don't have to. All you have to do is tell her you don't want to get rid of me. I mean, she can have anything else she wants, but she can't have my head. And I'll take care of her.
You'll take care of her?
Well, sure, I've known dames like that. I can handle her.
How?
Put the screws on her. No matter what she's got on you, I can get her to back off. Right now, if you want me to.
Well, I think that would be extremely unwise. However, on one condition, I will try to persuade her that you are indispensable to me.
What condition?
That you become indispensable.
Tell me how.
Don't ask any more questions.
That's the condition? Okay.
I hope you know the meaning of that cavalier okay. It means that you will do my bidding without question, no matter how outlandish it may seem. That you'll be totally loyal first and last to me. For this, I will totally trust you, and of course, reward you in proportion. But that shouldn't be your prime concern. We could be a unique combination. Brains, muscles, imagination, courage, we could be unbeatable, invulnerable.
You know, like I said before, Mr. Peyton, okay.
Oh, Stephen.
Just got your message. What happened?
Just hold me for a moment.
The moment's gone, Adrienne.
Oh, Stephen.
You said it was urgent.
It was.
Many faces of Adrienne Van Leyden. What number is this? 13 or 30? It's a new one for me. The poor, defenseless maiden tied to the railroad trestle. What am I supposed to do? Flag down the freight? Throw the switch? Or throw myself in front of an oncoming? Oh, anything you say, Mrs. Van Leyden. Or maybe I should start calling you Mrs. Peyton.
Oh, don't go. Stephen, please don't go. I'm sorry. Stephen, I'm so frightened.
You don't have to be afraid of Martin Peyton. But if I don't get my wife back, you can be afraid of me.
All right, then, hate me. But help me now. I need you, Stephen.
Oh, you're going to get everything you need tomorrow when you say I do. 2 little words are going to give you all the marbles. Respectability, the revenue, the whitewash, and the wealth. All in one painless package.
No, that isn't the way it is. He only wants to marry me so he can lock me in this tomb. I saw it on his face last night. He wants to make me pay for Phillip's death.
By leaving you his fortune?
By holding a letter over my head. I looked for it, but I couldn't find it.
What letter?
The letter that Phillip sent him the night he died.
What's in it?
I don't know. I couldn't find it. And he found me looking for it.
Go on.
He wouldn't show it to me, but he told me that it proves that Phillip committed suicide because of things that I had done.
What things?
I don't know.
Well, you were looking for the letter. You must have a pretty good idea.
I wanted to actually see it. I wanted to interpret it.
Or destroy it.
Yes, if I had to. Stephen, Phillip was a very strange man. I never understood him.
But he finally understood you.
Oh, no. No. We were never meant to be together. Never.
You married him.
It was like you said. I wanted his name. I needed to be respectable.
But he didn't have the wealth.
Oh, yes, what he had was enough. He took me away from something ugly. He gave me a new life.
And ended his.
No. No. I couldn't have been the reason. I gave him everything that he said that he needed. I don't know, maybe I was too extravagant. Maybe I didn't care enough about his work. How could I? Every time he talked about it, it was as if he were speaking a foreign language. He knew what I was when he married me. How could he expect me to care about something that only a few people could even understand?
This is all very moving, but what's the point? Why do you need me?
Because I don't know how to stop your grandfather.
Stop him from what? Disgracing you? He's giving you his name. He won't let any scandal touch his name. My mother gave him enough of that to last him forever.
I don't know what he's going to do. I can't even guess. I only know what I saw in his face.
One moment of honesty from you could have changed a lot of things. But all I've ever seen is one act after another. I don't know what you're after this time, but your little performance is so weak I'd have to be in the back row of the balcony to buy any part of it. When you first came here, Michael Rossi accused you of causing your husband's death. You wanted me to press charges, remember? Well, I didn't have to, because Martin Peyton defended you. Well, if he wanted you punished, he would have been glad to have someone else do it, because that's his style.
No, he only defended me so he could punish me himself.
Then leave.
And go where? You threw it in my face in the courtroom. How did it sound to you? Do you really think that I could go back to that?
I hope you won't mind if I don't send you a wedding gift. I haven't been able to figure out what to give a woman who wants everything.
Preview from the continuing story of Peyton Place.
Why aren't you coming to the wedding? You and your husband were both invited, but you only accepted for your husband.
I love you, Betty. You're the only person I'll ever love. Our marriage is the only thing that has any meaning for me.
Everything we've worked for is on the line. Do you know what that means? You don't have any more time. You've got to act now.